everyone, it's Veronica, and I am here to share with you my creation for the Heartfelt Creations collaboration with Poetspice. This is a year-long collab for those of you who have not been following along, and there are postings on the 10th and the 30th of each month. I only post on the 30th. We are sharing our creations that we are using our Heartfelt Creations products for. It could be stamps, it could be dies, it could be the papers, whatever you have, you create using Heartfelt Creations. So this was perfect because I had some things that I had not been using, and this just got me going with it, and I am thoroughly enjoying it. So I will have in the description box the links to all of the other crafters channels who are participating, who are collaborators. If you would like to participate, you can do so. You cannot be a collaborator at this point, but you can be a participant. So all you have to do is do your project, your video response, and please put the hashtag Heartfelt Poetspice 2018 so we can easily find you. We want to be inspired by you as well as us inspiring you. Okay, let me jump into what I used for this go round. Okay, I am using the Leafy Accents stamps and dies, and also the Classic Rose stamps and dies. I am also using some gold prills and some of the other products that I use that are not Heartfelt Creations are Want to Scrap pearls. Some other dies that I used are Gina Marie bow die and the scalloped rectangle die. I also used the AliExpress tag die, and I used this size. And for paper, I used a hot buy pad from Michaels, the Ooh La La, but I focused on using the cut-aparts that the collection has. So you will see those mostly on what I created. Okay, so this is my creation for this episode, and this is episode 8. I created an envelope, a purse envelope notelet holder. Purse envelope notelet holder. It's a mouthful. Let me turn it sideways to make sure you're getting the full view. I think this turned out so cute. I didn't use any of the paper that had a lot of design on it because I wanted the focus to be on the flowers. So this is the rose. It doesn't look like a rose because I really didn't want it shaped that way, but I needed some petals that would fit the bill, and it turned out to be the rose out of the ones that I had. And you see the leaves here. I used archival inks and memento inks to color the flowers and the leaves. Here is the tag if you choose to give it as a gift, and you have space to write on the back. Now this Ooh La La paper is not double-sided paper, so what I did was cut 2 pieces, adhere them together, and then I did my scoring and folding after they were cut to size. That's the back side. Very simple to make. And this holds 6 cards and envelopes, A2 size. So what I did was created some cards to go along with it. And this was like the last card that I created because it occurred to me that I started adding things that gave dimension. And you really can't do that if you want them to fit in there really nicely. So this is like the last one I did, but here's that Gina Marie die, and that is one of the cut aparts. I just used the die to cut it out. And this was like the next to last one, so I was trying to get back to having flat cards. That's hard for me. I have not done anything with the insides. I did put a mat inside this one, and all the rest, I think everything but this one. So I'll get it in here, but I used glossy accents on the glasses. And I did this one. And the circles and scallop circles, and there's a label die that I use. That's all Spellbinders. This is a rose embossing folder that I had, and I'm thinking it's Doris. The word fabulous was gifted to me by So Goodall, Audrey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it was perfect for this. Now this circle was in the on the cut apart page. I just used circle die to cut it out instead of leaving it in the square. And then I had some sheer ribbon in my stash. So that's that card. This one, I used a Swiss Dots embossing folder. Here's another cut apart. And you can see that one right here. There were 2 pages with the cut aparts. So I just actually fussy cut that piece out. And this little sticker right here came from Paper Studio, Hobby Lobby. I will be cutting a sentiment in gold to bring out the gold here. I just don't know, again, what I'm using it for at this point. And this one, another one of the cut aparts. And here, that one is here. So I used a label die, and to make this fit, because I didn't have one that was this size, well, larger than this size, so I just cut the largest size I had, then cut it in half to put part of it here and part down here. So that's that one, and I love that sentiment. Chase your dreams in high heels. I need to put a mat in this one as well, and I added some Want to Scrap pearls here. And this is the last one. Yep, here it is. This is still here. It said lashes make everything better. And that was, as you see, a rectangle. But I used a circle die to cut it out. And then I cut the circle to make this fit the way I needed it to fit. These stickers, these eyelashes came from Hobby Lobby. Here's a Gina Marie die, and this is a piece of Want to Scrap bling, and the inside. And as I said, the holder will hold 6 cards and envelopes. So here are their envelopes, all A2. And we are going to put it to the test. Probably don't need to try all of them at one time, but there they go. And you see it was getting a little snug in there because I was adding that dimension. But if you keep them flat, not a problem. You could probably get more than 6 in there. But that is my creation for episode 8. Thank you all so much for stopping by and watching. Please leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you thought about this project. I will also have a link to the tutorial that I used to create it. You can do so many of these the same day. Using double-sided paper will make it go a lot faster. Keeping your cards flat will make it go a lot faster. But it does not take any time to get it taken care of. So check the description box if you want to create some of these. Thank you again for stopping by and watching. Happy crafting!